The Mideast was close to a diplomatic breakthrough. Started under Trump and continuing under Biden, the United States was cutting the Palestinians out of the equation and pushing the Israelis and the Saudis into a friendlier embrace. A Saudi-U.S.-Israel three-way deal was set to go down. The Saudis would get a new defense package from us. In return, they promised to keep oil prices lower and formally recognize Israel. It was a win-win for all of us, except for Iran. This new alliance threatened their power. So, reports indicate that Iran supported this Hamas terror attack on Israel to shatter the emerging alliance. Will it work? Jack Carr is a retired Navy SEAL and author of The Terminal List. So, will it work?
Well, let me say first, I listened to that previous segment, and those people that you interviewed suggesting a moral equivalency between Israel and Hamas, I would say that suggests a moral bankruptcy on their part. But to your point, the Israel that Hamas, Hezbollah, Iran is dealing with today is a completely different Israel than they were dealing with last week. And the timing of this, geopolitically, when we look at this, why now? That's the question. And Israel, of course, divided over the executive and judicial issues that they're dealing with. U.S., of course, we have our withdrawal from Afghanistan that the world saw. We have billions going, untold billions going to Ukraine. And we're on the eve of an historic agreement between us, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. Increased oil production, decreased oil prices on one side, and then you have Iran, Russia, China on the other side. 2 years ago, China signed a strategic partnership with China and Iran signed a strategic partnership. 25 years. Iran and China, they're the largest trading partners. So there's a lot more at work here. One side, Russia, China, Iran. Other side, us, Israel, and Saudi Arabia. But I would say that there's more to that deal. If you look a little bit deeper, this is more about nuclear supremacy in the Middle East with Saudi Arabia on one side and Iran
Sure,
on
but Jack,
the other.
you don't understand. You don't understand the Biden White House says global warming is the biggest threat. Still, watch.
I have read that.
Climate change is an existential threat. It could, it actually threatens and is capable of wiping out all human life on Earth.
He said it was more frightening than a nuclear war. Is that it's more frightening than a nuclear war in this moment?
The president believes wholeheartedly that climate change is an existential threat to all of human life on the planet. That's just science. That's fact.
Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, it's an interesting take right there. I guess you might have a different perspective if you were a citizen in Iran even, or in Israel, or anywhere in that broader region. But but I will say that Hamas, what they have done this week is they've managed to unite a divided Israel, and they're about to reap the whirlwind.
Yeah, they sure are. They have no idea what's coming, but it's going to be brutal because there's no way you can sit back and allow that to happen. Thank you so much.